Good morning, guys. I'm just filming this video to show you more so a bit of a day trading morning routine. Like if you were interested in just getting some short-term trades, um, how does that routine differ from looking for major pivot type trades? So I'm doing this video because I want to address this comment here that says, looks like the market is devastated, no massive reversal, no huge SVCs, just slowly climbing, no volume. But extreme greed, buy dippers are out, I guess. But the thing is that all of that doesn't matter if you're just looking for small time frame day trades, and they're everywhere. So let me show you a really good what do you call it? Like just a good routine. If you want to look for day trades, at major pivots or every day, or if you just think the higher time frame isn't clear, blah, blah, blah. So I have this watch list here, the Binance watch list, and it just has in it every coin that's on Binance. And I'm not sure how updated it is, but basically that's what it is. Now, I don't trade on Binance, but Binance has a good amount of coins. So I just have their watch list. And so when I'm looking for trades, well, actually, the first thing before I go to this watch list, I have a look at the dominance because that's going to tell me if I should just focus on Bitcoin or might it be one of the days where altcoins run? And if so, I know that all altcoins don't run together. So I want to find the narrative that is bouncing back first. So the first thing is to have a scan of all your dominances. So I've got Bitcoin here on the left. Now I can see this is a daily time frame. So I really only look at it on the daily. I don't feel the need to drop down any further. But you could if you want. I'm just telling you how I do things. So what I can see is that the last 2 days were bearish and we've created a bit of a double top. It is still trending, as in, we're still above this trend line, we're still above the 50 EMA. So it's possible that this was a pullback and we head up further today. But what I can see is the last 2 days we were down, and Bitcoin is likely, after such a strong move that it's had, it's likely to just try to find its support. So Bitcoin might just go sideways potentially for a little while. And so instead of just sitting there focusing on Bitcoin, if I can see that the dominance is potentially coming down, it might give the altcoins a bit of a chance to move. Now, my caution that I would alert myself about is the fact that the USDT dominance here has broken resistance and it may come back for a retest and then go up even higher. But in that retest phase, that would still be enough time for me to get day trades. So I'm not too worried about that. As a macro thing, this is a caution. As a day trade, a retracement is potentially an opportunity. On this one here, well, these two are kind of the same for the purpose of day trading. So what I can see at a glance is that this one hit both of my targets initially, and it's a somewhat of a W formation trying to form. And this might start to head up if it breaks this center peak. And then again, that's going to mean that, okay, sentiment is shifting to the altcoins. So I should be looking for altcoin trades and not just sitting here staring at Bitcoin all day. And then finally, you can have a look at the last one. So this is the total just excluding Bitcoin. And so what I can see here is a breakout and a retest, spiked into my area of interest once, and now it's a higher low. So yeah, there might be an attempt at least back to the 200 EMA. And again, if that were to happen, that means I'm probably going to find some good altcoin day trades. So I've done my dominance check. And the only reason I'm doing my dominance check for the purpose of day trading is to know if I should just chart Bitcoin or I should go look for altcoins. So my dominance check today is telling me go look for altcoins. So then I go to my Binance list. And one thing you can do that's really quite simple. First of all, you have to sort this, right? Because you have all these other options. So I just have it on last, change percentage, and the ticker. So I just want to have a look at the change percentage and I'm going to sort that by the highest one. So I want to know what's bouncing back first and see if I can find like some kind of narrative of what is, performing pretty well today. And I'm not really trying to, what's the word? I'm not trying to research all of this shit. I don't care. What I'm really just looking at is what's familiar to me in this list that is bouncing back. So Stacks is familiar to me. I know I've heard of that one. Haven't really heard of, or I don't care about most of these. Aptos, I've heard of, know about. Dot, heard of, know about. AVAX, Litecoin. So just generally, by just going through that, I'm like, hang on, where do all these fall into? Now, just at a glance, I just happen to know, even feel here, they fall into the USA coin category. I know that because I'm interested in the USA coin category. So then I'm like, okay, that means, okay, these have taken off. They've already done 5, 6, 10%. That's too much for a day trade. Like, I've missed the boat on that. But maybe there's some other USA coins that might take off next. I would still chart them just in case I'm wrong. So I can see Stacks here. I click on it. I see, is that like how many levels can I count? Is there an interest? Now, look, at a glance, I can see a level, and this is on the 15-minute time frame, a level, a retracement, a level. There's probably one more to go. I don't trade level 3, as you guys know. So I would miss out on this one, but then I just go to the next one. So Aptos, what am I seeing here? And I can see one move to the upside, another one to the upside. Again, I don't trade level 3. So I'm moving on. And then I'm just making my way down the list because the more I go down the list, the more the opportunity is going to be because they haven't started to move yet. Now, if I can identify the narrative, which in this case I have, it's a USA coins, then you can use like Coin Gecko or Coin Market Cap and you can sort by narratives and you can just get your list from there and go chart everything. It just so happens, here's one I prepared earlier because I have a watch list of USA coins, right? So this one is confirmed USA coins. And there are others that I think should be in here, but they're not confirmed, so I don't add them. So then I can just go through my list of USA coins and chart all of these and just look for what is still red and like see if I can find opportunity here. Like Zen is the worst out of all of them. So I just do my high time frame analysis, see if there's a fib retracement pullback type thing on it. Does it still look bearish on the daily? Can I count my levels? Go down to the 4 hour. Most things are looking like this on the four hour, which is pretty good. Like I can see 1, 2, I can see through 3. I can see this is probably trying to be a W. Is it at a key 4 hour support? Because if it is, that's the best place for me to get a day trade. Can I see like a 4 hour trend potentially even that is going to make it a target for me? Because like, look at this as the example, right? If I was to draw this like this, then okay, that's my 4 hour structure. So if I want to day trade on this now, I'll go down smaller. Then let's just say, I don't think this is going to happen, but let's just say it came back and gave us a delicious like 1 hour W like this, then I could get my long position like stay down here and then run that up to the trend line, which will also be one of my key levels here. And I've got myself a nice 6-to-1 day trade. Now, this isn't the best example because by the time it retraces all that way on the 1 hour time frame, it's not a day trade. Like that won't happen today. But I'm just showing you as an example. More ideally, you would look for this structure. If you can identify that something is at a 4 hour key support, you would look for this on a 15-minute so that you can get yourself just a little day trade back to the trend line because you never know if it starts to feed up later. and the market actually turns bullish from here, you've got in the absolute lowest point possible, and you can just let it break the trend and keep going. And who knows, you might get something back to the high of the week, and then it might end up coming back to even higher levels if we turn super bullish. But that doesn't, I'm not saying that you should do that. I'm saying you would reassess. But for day trades, there's money to be made. Okay, so there's money to be made is the point. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. Okay, bye.